The way you report the invoice cost back to the customer matters. And that's what we're going to be talking about today on day 25 of Shop Talk, the 30-day reset for auto repair shop owners. I'm Rachel Evans, founder and CEO at The Workshop Whisperer, where we've been helping auto repair shop owners just like you to achieve business success since 2014. So let's talk about how we report the cost of the invoice back to the customer. Now, this might be as an estimate because they've asked you to price the work or you needed to price the work to come back with the accurate amount. And it might be time for the customer to give their okay. So our service advisors actually need to be upskilled in the actual words and the way that you say the numbers on the invoice. Now, before you write me off as being mad or not knowing what I'm talking about, we've helped thousands of auto repair shop owners with this and their service advisor to have them report back to us almost immediately the conversion amount on those estimates and the lack of complaints have completely revolutionized what's happening at the service desk. So our service advisors need to be tooled up here with the understanding that the way they say the number matters. The way they say what work needs to occur matters. The way they give the order of the suggested work back to the customer matters. And we actually go deep into this in one of our modules in our online program, Sell Like a Service Advisor, which the link for that is with this video. But it matters because one way to report the invoice cost back to the customer has no value in it. The other way that we suggest loads it with value and education, which gives the customer understanding, it gives them trust in the work that you're doing, making them more likely to say yes. When we've done the hard work to put an estimate together and we're reporting it back to the customer, the last thing you want is to be quickly dismissed and hear the words, no, I can't afford it. And that's what 9 out of 10 of your customers will do if they don't understand what you've just told them. So that's why we must slow down in order to educate our customer, build value into the estimate that we're giving them so that they're more likely to feel safe enough to say yes. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video the way you report the number, the actual dollar total to the customer matters. And in our expert selling system that you will find in Superstar Service Advisor, which you can log yourself into as soon as you finish watching this video, if you like, we have a table and it says, instead of saying this, say this. And if that was the only thing that you implemented from that entire Service Advisor upskilling program, you would find your customer says yes more often, just from that one little table. And to give you an example, I have the table here, which you might not be able to see because my virtual background picks it up. So I'm going to give you 2 examples. Instead of saying item A costs $450 and item B costs $500, in total, that makes $950. Say this instead. Altogether, that costs $950. You may be wondering, well, who cares about that? As if that is going to increase my conversions. Well, give it a go and then come back and tell me what happened. Instead of saying $929, $929. It's sales psychology. Now, the customer's not going to think you just said $9.29. They're going to understand $929, but when we say it is $9.29, that's a whole lot less danger to the nervous system than $929. Instead of saying $1,239, that's $1,239. Sales Psychology 101. Instead of saying, I can discount that, we say, I'm also happy to add X inclusion. Maybe that's a value-adding car wash, etc. Whatever your value adds are. Maybe it's roadside assist. Many programs are available in Australia and New Zealand to add that into your invoice as an inclusion. We're not saying we're giving it for free. We're saying we're happy to include it. So we can't afford old school thought here that sales psychology won't apply to our auto repair shops. We've got to shift ourselves out of some of the 1950s mentality that, workshops are dirty, greasy places and not professional businesses. They absolutely are. And we have clients who have grown multi-million-dollar businesses that have dealership-like facilities and offer a better experience than the dealership because they have moved to this professional mindset, not just a blue-collar worker. Systems that help the business grow to a multi-million-dollar position, a mindset that delivers a professional and educated experience for the customer, delivering seven-figure outcomes. So give it a go, even if you think I'm crazy. And if you want the full experience to upskill your service advisors, even yourself, I highly recommend you know everything that your service advisor is supposed to know. Grab Superstar Service Advisor. The link's here with the video. It's $197. You can get going straight away. Expert selling system is there, and it is the very same expert selling system that we have shared with thousands of auto repair shop owner clients. So jump to it. Have a think about the language that's used at your service desk. And if you're doing it the long-winded way, you're often talking your customer out of saying yes. See you tomorrow.